Today we're going to correct CACHA number 6 for Monday, October 5th. And as you can see, I have my title up here. I started number 5 to blank. I have my name. Here was number 5. Here is 6 again with today's date, Monday, comma, October 5th, comma, 2015. Monday and October are both capitalized. I skipped a line, wrote the number 6. And here is today's CACHA that we are actually going to correct together. So we start off. We did not have a new topic. So we do not need to indent because the paragraph before we were talking about the whole group of friends and we continue to talk about them. So we do however need to capitalize. So we're going to start with a capital T, but it's not indented. The last member of the troop, and here we're going to need a comma. And the reason we need a comma here is because we're going to have an appositive. We're going to have some extra information. You're going to explain who that last member of the troop is, and it's Sam, that's his first name, and his last name is Sagacious. So those are both capitalized, those are proper nouns. So if you did not capitalize those two, make sure you capitalize them right now. And then you need another comma. So anytime you have extra information, it's surrounded by commas. So this is extra information describing the last member. Who is he? It's Sam Sagacious. And he simply stood wisely and silently, so in a silent and wise way, and you need a comma there, waiting for the clamor. And we're going to put a box around that. That's an interesting word. You're going to look up that word tonight, and you're also going to look up sagacious. I'm going to put a box around there. To die down. So you have two words you're going to look up so far, sagacious and clamor, and then we have a period there. Now we start our new sentence. This is a erudite. Well, we need to first make this capitalized, but second of all, this should be an, because anytime a word starts with a vowel, like erudite, you need to have the word an. So we're going to change that to erudite, and this is what I want you to take a note on. Put a box around that word, you're going to look at that one last word. So in your margins here, kind of circle this, and then an goes before nouns that start with a vowel. So this should actually be written in your notebook. And goes before nouns that start with a vowel. And if you're not sure what a vowel is, I'll give it to you. A, E, I, O, U. Okay? So anytime you have a noun that starts with a vowel, an egg, an elephant, an erudite, you say an instead of a. Young man. And again, we have a comma here. An erudite young man, comma, Sam, got to capitalize his name, it's a proper noun, held a book in his hand. And again, we're going to put a comma here. This is, again, that extra information. Sam held a book in his hand. You don't really need to know that he held the book in his hand, but that's extra information. Now we have a title. And so we've talked about titles a little bit before. Rule of thumb is generally in titles, words that are like 3 or more letters get capitalized. The, because it's beginning, is going to get capitalized. The count needs to be capitalized. It's the title of a book, and it's more than 3 letters. Of does not need to get capitalized because it's less than 3 letters. That's kind of the general rule of thumb. Monty should be capitalized, it's more than 3 letters. And then same with Cristo, that should be capitalized, it's more than 3 letters. And generally, as a rule of thumb, you underline titles of books. So we're going to underline the entire title of the book, The Count of Monte Cristo. By, and now we're going to tell who the author is, Alexander. Well, that's a proper noun, needs to be capitalized. People's names always get capitalized, they're proper nouns. Alexander and Dumas needs to be capitalized because that's a proper noun. And then again we have a comma because we have and he read as he waited. And then it doesn't have punctuation, so we need to add punctuation there. It's going to be a period in this case. So now let's go back and count up all of those mistakes. There were quite a few. Capitalize 1 here, comma 2, capital proper noun, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, comma 5 for the appositive, comma 6, capital 7 and instead of A, 8, comma 9, capital 10 for a proper noun, another comma for the appositive 11, capital 12, capital 13, capital 14, capital 15, underlining the title of the book, 16, capital proper noun, 17, capital proper noun, 18, comma before an and, 19, and punctuation at the end. I'm getting 20, so plus 20 over here on the side. So what do we talk about today? That you use and whenever you have a noun that starts with a vowel, okay, or an adjective whenever it starts with a vowel. So you need to have an instead of a, an elephant. Right? So those are your mistakes today. Don't forget to look up these 3 words, add them to your vocab section, and then also listen to the video about Nipivac and take notes on what Nipivac means.